So firstly, will big companies like YG pay for all your trainee stuff like dormitory, food and all your things? So when you are in Korea, do you actually study like academics? Can a girl who wears hijab be a K-pop idol? Hi guys, my name is Johnstan and for today I'm gonna answer all of your burning K-pop questions. Do remember to stay to the end for a special announcement. So this is part 2 of answering your burning questions, and there's a part 1 where I talk about other questions and you can go and take a look over there. So I'm gonna answer more questions today so you have a clearer understanding of what you do when you are going to apply for online K-pop audition, the process of K-pop audition, or like what happens after you go and pass through K-pop auditions, okay? So firstly, will big companies like YG pay for all your trainee stuff like dormitory, food and all your things? So obviously they will pay for you because you're already there, so they're taking care of you. So for example, JYP, right, he purposely had an organic canteen because he knows that he doesn't want them to starve and just, you know, spend their pocket money on like, you know, ramen and just survive on that. So he purposely paid money for food, and obviously for dormitory they're gonna like let you stay somewhere if not you have no place to stay. As an overseas or foreign trainee, or even if you're local, you will stay in dormitories, and then this is also to protect you and to protect the company and to prevent other people from like coming into the apartment or something like that. I don't know if I pass all the trainees years and I'm like 14 or 15, what about school? Should we leave it or continue in Korea? I've gotten this a lot. Okay, so the thing is, to become a K-pop trainee, right, there is a very high chance, okay, there's two ways. Either you train during your vacation, which is you fly to Korea and train, or you actually fly there immediately. Of course, the best option would be to go there immediately because it's a better your chance, because you want to debut, right? So the longer you train, then the faster you will debut. But if you want to do it like NCT Johnny, like what he did is he only goes there during the vacation, that's possible as well, but that will take a longer time. Honestly, most people will actually leave their school or they will try to finish whatever education they have. If it's gonna end in probably a few months, I think they can wait, but if it's gonna end in a few years, they might not be able to wait. So by then, if you really pass and you need to become a K-pop trainee, you need to go and figure out whether you should continue studying or not, and if study is important to you or not. Chances are most people just stop studying. They just go to Korea to start their trainee life. So there's another question that I saw that is related to like, so when you are in Korea, do you actually study like academics? So I've answered this a few times, but I would like to say that you will not be studying academics, okay? You are there to study like idol etiquette. So maybe you'll learn languages, you'll learn culture, the difference in culture, and then you'll probably learn how to like posture yourself, modeling, singing and dancing. It's not so much about mathematics, science and other arts, so you won't be that much into academics. You'll be focusing your time on becoming an idol and perfecting your craft as an idol. When will Bighit accept female K-pop idols? I mean, only males can audition for now. Okay, so the thing about Bighit, right, because you know that BTS is already such a big thing in Korea and worldwide, they wouldn't really want to accept females because they already have a very strong like fan base on like females, so they would like to get more males so that they can distribute the fan base and earn more money. Besides that, as a female, you wouldn't know if the person joining is an army, crazy toxic sasangs or something, so you have no idea. So the best chance is to actually just recruit males, and then this would be more profitable and more efficient. So this is probably the reason why they are not actually recruiting female K-pop idols or female trainees. Second question, if I'm selected for JYP, they pay for my flight ticket or my parents also for signing? Honestly, they only want to see you, so if you're gonna bring anyone along, that person have to pay for their own. I don't think that they would actually pay for your parents. So you need to compromise a little bit because they are also a company and they will not be that willing to spend so much money. So if your parents are not comfortable with you going alone, then they have to pay on their own accord. If not, you will have to go alone. Or let's say if you're underage, very high chance your parents need to pay for themselves. Is it okay if I record one dance video and pass it into different entertainment? Yes! So basically that's what you should be doing, okay? So for your K-pop auditions, right, what you don't need to film so many. You just need to film one good one or sing one very good video. Just send it to every other audition companies that you can see. So that is the whole point, right? Can I continue my education even after debuting? I think you can, but honestly, when you debut, you already spend so much time and effort to be in the media and the social world. You're more focused on trying to gain more like fan base, you're trying to expand your music to other like countries. Why would you be interested in education? Guys, like being a K-pop idol is a job, literally. Will you stop becoming an accountant after you have secured a contract becoming an accountant? Will you suddenly want to become a lawyer? That's super weird, right? So if you don't want to be an accountant in the first place, do not start becoming an accountant. So if you do not want to be a K-pop idol in the first place, do not start becoming a K-pop idol. It's a lifelong dedication, it's a commitment that you should actually give it, and you need to show. You cannot just stop someday and just be like, oh, maybe I'll stop becoming a K-pop idol. Like, if that is your point, then I think you shouldn't have started in the first place. I have a skin problem, so will they treat me or reject me? So honestly, if they accept you, maybe they'll treat you, okay? But you need to be more talented in terms of your singing and dancing or rapping. If you don't have any of these, then they wouldn't even want to accept you. I think that for most people, especially for your younger audience, if you are going to audition, right? I know looks is not that very important. You need to just look decent. They can see your potential with your face. Maybe like in time to come, you become slimmer, fairer, your skin clears up. Then that will help a lot. Most importantly, if you don't have the singing or dancing or rapping ability, there's no point grooming you. So you should focus on these points instead. Can I dance a non-Korean song? Is it compulsory to dance a K-pop song only? So honestly, you don't need to dance a K-pop song only. You can dance English songs as well. For example, you can dance like Justin Bieber, you can dance like Ed Sheeran. There are like different like dances that you can do, and you can be self-choreographed as well, or you can learn from other people's choreography. I personally think that the level of audition in terms of dance, right, the very good examples would be from 1 Million Studio. If you can dance to that kind of level, any of the dances that they upload online, there's a very high chance that they will accept you, because that level is kind of at professional level already, and if you can exhibit that with the right execution and strength, I think there's a very good chance that you can actually get in. If you're applying for an online audition, what kind of dance would be the most appealing commercial or your own style? Honestly, there's no such thing as the most appealing style. I would say that the most appealing style would be something that shows your execution on what kind of level of technique that you can show, whether you are very well versed at that kind of dance. So even if you do like contemporary, even if you do like ballet, if you're really good at it and you can show strength and you can show stability and very good execution, that is very appealing already. Regardless of the dance genre, as long as it is executed well, I think that would be appealing. Can a girl who wears hijab be a K-pop idol? Honestly, right, this is a little bit more on like religion, so I can't really talk about religion because it's really up to you. You know that there are certain things whether your religion can or cannot do. If you're gonna wear a hijab, I think that will be a problem, because most K-pop concepts, right, they will require you to probably dye your hair, cut your hair, or at least show your hair. But if you don't do that, this might be a problem. However, I can't say for sure that there is no ways, because who knows, maybe they just want to do like, you know, a different concept where they all use hijab girls as a K-pop concept. You never know, okay? But I would say it would be more difficult than normal people. So regarding my previous question, right, whether like Indians can become a K-pop idol, so there are many people asking me like maybe for like Bangladeshi, Bengali, Arabic, Muslim, regardless of your race, ethnicity or gender, I think you should just try regardless. Like, I can't say for sure, there are always different kinds of miracles that can happen. So you can try and apply, okay? As long as you can find a company that accepts you, then that's just all you need, okay? Stop asking me whether will I be accepted or not. If you don't apply, you won't be accepted. But if you apply, there's a chance of you getting accepted. Okay, so just work on your strengths, which is your dancing, rapping or singing, and then try your best to, you know, show people your talent. And maybe regardless of how you look and your gender and your ethnicity, they love you so much that they want to sign you, and you could be the start of something new. That's all I have for you guys today. So the special announcement is that my monthly evaluation for January is now open. So I'll be judging around like 7 K-pop audition entries, and I'll giving you my opinion on what you have done well and what you have done wrongly. So what you need to do is just please send your video or your Google Drive link to this email address. So the cutoff date is this Friday, and I'll start judging by the weekends, and then I'll produce the video next week. If you're open to criticism, do send it to me. I don't really like to open YouTube links, so if you've been sending YouTube links, then please send me your video or on a Google Drive, because YouTube links are like more difficult for me to actually view. So do help me with that. Increase your chances of a free evaluation. You can actually do that. But if you guys cannot wait, I actually have a Patreon. So if you pay a little bit of amount, I can give you an evaluation straight. Depending on the tier, I can give you a higher kind of evaluation, whether it's on a video or just on a like written format. So it's just up to you to choose. So for previous people that have sent me, I'll actually delete all my emails. I'll start from the scratch. From today, which is Monday, onwards to Friday, I'll collect the amount of emails and then I'll only select 7 from this time period. So I will not consider the emails that have been sent previously. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, do give me a like and also comment down below what type of other K-pop auditions I should do. Remember to subscribe to me and on the notification bell so you know when my next video will be uploaded. Hope to see you guys next time. Bye!